Oh, that's right. We just woke up. I guess I'm gonna have to get up. Let me stop the timer again because I need to get the map and stuff up for this. Here we go. All right, I got the map up. So I know that we have to do stuff in the temple somehow. I don't know how. We have to do something in the translucent rooms, and we need to do something. Where else do we need to do something? I don't know. I have my list of spells. We got a firework spell and a dispel magic spell. So we can do those two things. So maybe we want to use the firework spell on the temple, maybe? Or maybe we want to use it when we're imprisoned? No, they're going to take our stuff, so we can't do it there. We're also in the bed. So I think if I were to rank the Walking Dead games, Finkelroy, it would go 1, 2, 4, 3. I think that's how I would rank them. I think. Although I'd have to think about, I think, between 4 and 2. 3 is definitely at the end. So let us... My thought is maybe we can get the fireworks to lead the people away from the temple, so we can go into the temple, maybe? We can always try it and see what happens, right? We're in the bedroom. All right, so we're gonna go down. Oh, stand, down. And we're gonna go north. We're gonna go north. So we're at the inside gate. Now we're gonna go this way. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna try and use the fireworks spell here and see what happens. Because I want to know if things will go well or things will not go well. In a blinding burst of pyrotechnics, the air lights up with fireworks and dazzling explosions of multicolored fire and sizzling sparks and roiling smoke is written Enchanter by Dave Lebling and Mark Blank. Copyright 1983 by Infocom Incorporated. After a while, the smoke dissipates and the lights dim. You remain slightly dazzled for a while, but fortunately, this wears off. I remained slightly dazzled for a while. That is interesting. Let's write that down. Dazzle. I'm guessing it won't dazzle them, but we're going to go there anyway. Yeah, we got put in the cell anyway. Okay. We lost everything. Okay. So that's not the way to go. I don't know what the fireworks do. Let's look at the... Don't we have a map? Didn't we get a map? Let's look at map. Oh, look at this. The map consists of a drawing with 9 points, each represented by a strange character, with interconnecting thin pencil lines. Using your native alphabet, it looks like this. Look, graphics. There are graphics in this game, and I know exactly what this is. This is the translucent rooms. Look at the pencil. We got a pencil too. You can't draw it arbitrarily. Rather, the pencil seems to home in on various points on the map, daring you to draw a line between them. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we can draw a line on the map. Okay, draw line on map between F and P. F and P. How do we complete this sentence? Hey, Ambrosine. Yeah, this game. I like this game. I like this game a lot. This game has been super fun. That's what I just put in. How do I draw a line? Drawline.exe. Let's see if we can pull up the maybe the manual will tell us how to do this. We're gonna look at the manual. Well, that's not it. It's probably this. There we go. Okay, let's see. Read the scroll. Write on it. Drop the idol into the lake and then lock the door. Okay. Take the scroll. Take all the scrolls. Oh, that's how you take stuff. Drop sword. Spells. Syntax. Maybe we want a right line on map. Okay, it's doing the same thing. Well, this is a matter of figuring out the vocabulary. Just a little bit of an annoying puzzle now, isn't it? Well, we can look at the main manual. This is the main manual for the Enchanter. You can't see it, but I'm looking at the main manual with the instructions. This doesn't seem to tell me how to do it. I see nothing in here that... Too many nouns. So we want to draw a line between either M and P or F and P. I don't know which one. I just don't know how to do it. You already are? Okay. This is Hannah, Indiana. Yes, we're playing Enchanter. No. I'm trying to figure out how to draw a line on this map, because I think if we draw a line between like these things, we will actually be able to, we might be able to get there. but I just don't know how. You're yelling at the screen? Oh no. That's not good. I can't hear you through the screen, unfortunately. Maybe we have to go there. Let's try going there. Where are we? We're still in the bedroom. And we're still on the bed, even. Let's try going there. Maybe it doesn't work unless we're actually there. Let's try that. Maybe when we get there, we'll get inspiration. Oh, stand. This is a peculiar room whose cream-colored walls are thin and translucent. An exit is to the south, and it is very strange indeed, perfectly round and black as pitch, almost as if it's an actual pencil marking. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's save as pencil. Okay, so let's go south. Let's go here. Maybe we can make a line between do we actually have to draw? Maybe we have to literally draw no. Okay, I'm gonna look at my verbs. Maybe my list of verbs will help. Ask, attack, avoid, bring, cast, connect. There's connect here. Connect M to P. Connect is the answer. A thin line now connects the two spots on the map, but the pencil's point is very near gone. Suddenly, the wall to the southeast opens to form a perfectly round and black passage. Hey, thanks for the bits, Ambrosine. Thank you for the 400 bits. Hopefully now you can stop yelling at your screen. Suddenly, the wall to the southeast opens to form a perfectly round and black passage. An evil presence, born on a cold blast of air, seems to move beside you, weighing you down with emanations of malice and hatred. A cold fear covers you like fog. You feel that two powerful evil forces are searching each other out. As they meet, the air lightens. Belbaz appears before you. Something has disturbed the ancient terror. Krill himself knows this, and will try to use it to his purposes. Already, they may have joined together. You must not allow the terror to escape, or we are all doomed. He fades into the gloom. Okay, that's interesting. So, let's look at our map now. Okay. So now we have a spot between M and P, so we can go southeast. Wait, what just happened? We super died. We super died. Okay, this is a peculiar room whose cream-colored walls are thin and translucent. An exit is to the northeast, and it is very strange indeed. A scroll emanating powers here. You suddenly feel weak and your knees buckle. Just as you collapse to the ground, you find yourself in the presence of the Circle. They seem tense and frightened and ask desperately about your recent doings. As you tell the tale of the map and pencil, they recoil in horror. The tear is released, cries one. Belboz sinks into his throne. We are doomed, he grasps. One by one, the wizards flee to prepare a hopeless defense. Your score is -10 out of a possible 400 points. This gives you the rank of menace to society. Okay, that would be a death. So let's add that to our death count. Well, we died. Huh. So what did we do wrong? How did we release the terror? I don't know. I don't know how we release the terror. Is there something we can't do? Is there some connections that we can't make? I feel like we kind of are dealing with triangles here. Just based on how the map looks. It kind of looks like we're dealing with triangles. So maybe we can't make a particular shape. Maybe that's what we're trying to avoid. But what shape are we trying not to make? So we made something between M and P before. And we can't erase. We don't have a valid eraser. So maybe, what if we go to F to P? What if we go from F to P? Let's try that. Let's go south, east, north, east, and southeast. Wait, what? Oh, northeast and southeast. Okay, so now let's try connecting P to F. Well, he did the same thing. So I'm guessing, let's look at the map again. Okay, so it looks like that. I'm guessing if we go southwest, we will die again. We didn't die. We did not die. We are not dead. This is progress. What scroll did we take? Powerful scroll. Oh, then we died. Gun Show, which is a spell that banishes the victim to another plane of existence. The spell seems very long and is extremely complicated. Okay, so... Huh. Let me write down Gun Show. Guncho. Banish victim. So I'm guessing we might want to use that at the end of the game on our on the warlock or something. So that's another death. But we survived a little bit longer that time. So I don't know. If we just, what if we just draw from connect B to K? Do we still get the same thing? No, we don't. We don't get the same thing. So it's not just connecting any place. Huh. Well, I don't see the advantage that this has, but okay. We've almost made an M. Kind of looks like an M. Let's go northeast. Southeast. We're in V, right? So we go southeast again. So if we draw one between to P, so P is probably the terror, is where the terror is. But I'm guessing we need that scroll. So we have to somehow figure out a way to get that scroll. Connect F to P. Okay, so no matter what, this is gonna be bad. Somewhere near an evil presence lurks, probing your mind. It seems to be moving quickly. Okay. It's raining tacos. Hey, thanks for the taco party, Toll Panzer. You no longer sense the evil presence nearby. Okay. Good for me. Southwest. And then we died. Okay. Not quite sure what to do here. Wait, let me look at my... I think I saw something in the words. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Let's see if we can erase. I want to know if we can erase stuff. Because if we can erase stuff, that'll change a lot of things. So maybe we can, like, erase stuff. And maybe this thing moves somewhat randomly. So let's move to... Let's try that. No. No, that doesn't work. No. Okay. No, that doesn't work either. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Because if we could erase, then we could just like probably make it so we can erase one thing. We might only have one erase. That might be the thing. What do you want to erase from? Erase J to K. No. Erase J to V. No. No. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Whoops. Look at map. Okay, so we need that spell. That's the presumption here, is we need that spell. I'm assuming we need that spell. And probably to use on the warlock at the end of the game. So, and the way that he is trapped is that there's an empty room in here. And therefore the terror is trapped in the empty room. We're in K, I think. So I think we can go northeast. Nope, we must be in J. Southeast. There we go. Southeast again. So what are we supposed to do here? We're going to save as pencil 2. We're going to connect F to P. We get this warning. We're going to go south, west, take scroll. Wait, where are we? Wait. You're leaden with fear, and cold sweat runs down your back as you make your way to the door, but you make no progress. Your mind tells you you are running, but you aren't getting anywhere. Do it again. Take scroll. Okay, we're good. We're all good. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's good. We're all good. We're good now. We're going to save. It's pencil 3. We're going to go north, east, and we die. Okay, we're going to restore. Pencil 3. All right, we're going to wait. And we die. Okay. Pencil 3. Okay, it doesn't matter what we do. We need to restore pencil 2. Hey Gonzo, how's it going? I am doing quite well.
It's raining tacos.
Thanks for that taco party, Gonzo. Let's see. Where are we at? I forget where we. I think we were at right before we added that line. Or do we want to add a line between M and P? I don't know. We can't. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I think we might need to get a hint for this one. We have a hint booklet. We'll go to the hint booklet. The translucent rooms. Okay, so the hint book clearly says we can erase lines. So this is yet another thing where I don't know how to do it. Hey, I'm bored. How's it going? So the hint is something I kind of already knew, which was we need to erase lines, but I just don't know how to erase lines. Disconnect V and F. That's how we do it. We say disconnect this and this versus to and from. We use to. I guess we probably could probably say connect V and F. So look at map. So there we go. And now we're in F, I think, right? Okay, so I think I know what we're supposed to do. Okay, so I figured this out. I figured it out on my own. The hint book did not tell us how to do this. It just confirmed that that's what we had to do. So I think if we do this, we will just die. Okay, that does work. So if we would have done it that way, it would have been pretty easy. So, oh, look at this. We haven't technically we can't leave though. We are now totally dead ended because we can't connect P to M because we can only draw two lines. We can only draw two lines, so we need to do this with only drawing two lines. Okay. All right. But apparently, if the terror cannot escape, the terror will not kill us. That's interesting. That is very interesting. And I'm guessing we can only erase one line. Which doesn't make sense. Maybe we should have made a line between K and M and P, and then we could have gone to M, then R, then removed the line between M and R. No, that wouldn't have worked either, would it have? We need to remove the we need to remove the way out. Unless we can delete more than one line. Where are we? Let's see if we can remove more than one line. So disconnect M and V. Disconnect. Wait, I just had a okay, if we're drawing on the map, we can do this anywhere. We don't have to be can I disconnect like B and R? We don't have to be in the room that we're erasing. We can be anywhere. And we apparently have multiple erases too. Okay, we have 2 erases and 2 additions. Okay. So that is awesome. So we're actually drawing on the map. For some reason, I wasn't think we were drawing on the map. I thought we were just actually, but we are drawing on the map. So let's make the assumption right now that the terror, if the terror gets out, will take the shortest path possible to get out. Let's just make that assumption. So if we draw a line between P and F, and then F and V, so he would go, right now he would go P to F, F to V, V to M, M to R, R to B, to get out. Assuming that's what the terror is going to do. So I assume he wants to get out of this maze. So I'm going to make the assumption that the terror is going to attempt to take the fastest way out. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. So if we drew a line between B and K, it would be the same distance. We can easily trap him in this and still leave us a way to go. I think we do have to make a line between B and K though. So we're going to connect B and K. And then we're going to connect F and P. Well, this doesn't seem right. I'm still contemplating this. I'm still contemplating this idea. Okay, so F and P would release him. And I don't know which way he's going to go. Or it will go. It's going to go up, clearly. Well, it killed me, so that means it's not necessarily taking the shortest path out. It also probably wants to get me. So can I act as bait to it? So we're gonna have to delete 2 lines in order to trap it. Maybe we can trap it in H. Those are 2 lines, right? We could trap it in H, we could trap it in J, we could trap it in K. Really all we have to do is trap it in an area that is closed off. So, so technically if we can get it in this area, we could get it up to here. And then maybe delete this line, it'll move here, and then delete that line. Let's try that. So we're gonna connect P to F. We're going to save as pencil 2. Yes, we're gonna overwrite that. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Okay, we're going to wait again. Okay, then we're going to disconnect. What were the lines? I don't remember what the lines were now. Here we go. We're going to disconnect J and B. And then we're going to disconnect B and K. Oops. Nope. That did not work. That did not work. So I was hoping I could get it trapped in K and J, but that apparently didn't work. So oh, maybe when we take the scroll is when it wants to kill us. I don't know. We haven't died yet. Wait! We hear an horrible anguish scream through the walls of the cavern as the terror realizes that it is trapped and its scroll of power stolen. We did it. We did trap it. That is awesome. Woohoo! We did it. We did it. So we got it trapped between L and K. We got it trapped in that little passageway between L and K. Or L and J. Or K and J. K and J. K and J. Yes. K and J. It's in that little passage there. So it cannot get out. So we did it. All right, so we dealt with that area. We got a spell called Guncho, which banishes a victim, which is so complicated. I'm absolutely certain we cannot add it to our spell book, so we're not even going to try. Next, we need to deal with, I think, the temple. That's what I think our next step is. All right, let's go north, I guess. Wait, where are we? Oh, no, we can go up. I'm going to go up. Yeah, now we're in the dungeon, which we go up again. Okay. Our stomach is gurgling. Well, we're going to eat bread. No, we're going to wait on that. Whoops. Look at portraits. I spelled portraits wrong. The portraits represent a wide cross-section of races. Elves, gnomes, dwarves, wizards, warlocks, and just plain folk are all here. Some of them are known to you, such as Lord Dimwit Flathead of the Great Underground Empire, depicted here in excess detail, and the Wizard of Frobaz, shown in a typical pose of anguished bewilderment. Okay. That doesn't do anything. All right. Is our turtle buddy back? The turtle is back, so we could technically use the turtle again. We could use the turtle multiple times if we wanted to. I don't know. I kind of doubt we need to use the turtle again, but we could. Wait, we can't? Wait, where are we? Oh, northwest. Okay. I'm quite hungry. Eat bread. There's still about half of it left. Well, that's good. Oh, it's getting dark. We have this box, too. The other part is this box. I don't know what to do with this box. Oh, we got to get some water now, so we might as well just go up and get some water. Wait. Okay. We need to get some water. I also need to get some water. Fill jug with water. All right, well, we need to figure out how to deal with this temple situation, and I'm not sure if I know the answer. So we're gonna start the timer again. We now have a full jug of water. So we can go southwest. I'm wondering if we should sleep again. We probably should sleep again. I'm guessing. We actually have to sleep in this game. So... So let's go up to the bed and sleep. Sleep. Get in bed. Laying on the soft bed puts you to sleep. Ah, sleep. It's been a long day indeed. The rest will do you good. You make yourself comfortable on the bed and drift off, renewing your powers and refreshing your mind. Time passes as you snore blissfully. Your sleep is disturbed by this strange dream of an earlier night. You're in the dark with no light or other possessions. You are surrounded by many faces, their eyes following you. The one brightly lit face beckons you closer and closer. You wake, convinced that the dream holds a message for you. Would that be the gallery? You're surrounded by many faces, their eyes following you. Because it said there were eyes following us in the gallery. Would that be the place? Are we supposed to go there? But we're in a dark room. With no light or other possessions. Well, I wonder if we can like put out our light source. Never really thought about that. It's not on this list of words. Let's say put out jug. Sentences: unlight jug. Uncast. Fraughts. Dispel jug. Well, we need to figure out a way to make it dark, I guess. First we have to get there. That's step one, is getting there. We'll see if this works, because it sounds right. Oh, stand. So it would be here. So, it's lined with faces, so there's portraits, some of apparently great value. All the eyes seem to follow you as you pass. That's exactly what our dream mentioned. Can we make the room dark, is the question. I don't know. Maybe the jug isn't. No, the jug is the thing that's providing the light. Maybe if we cast it again. What if we cast again? Blue bottles buzz up to you and then fly away. Fraught jug. Nope, that did not work. That did not work. Let's learn it again. Let us see if there's anything in the hint book, not the hint book, the manual that will allow us to figure out what we're going to do here. Let's see, let's look through some examples. Maybe they have them in the examples. Unlock door, drop knife, take spotted frog, the spotted frog and nude. Push the button, look under the workbench, read the spell book. No, no, no. 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 Maybe they have a way to undo spells. Using your casting power. Cast blah and blah. Or at blah. You may find spells getting directly, but doing so use it so newly found spells may be written using this. No, I'm not seeing anything. Pen to parchment. Read the scroll. Enter. No, 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 no. Push the green button. Give the book. Drop the sword. Take the sprig of ivy, the mistletoe, and the spotted frog. Put the newt and the mercury into the mortar. Read. Right on. Drop. Lock door. Follow me. No. No. Unlock door. Slice the scroll. Scimitar. Take the scroll. Enchanted. Okay. No, don't see anything here. Let's look at the example. Look, there's some examples in the back of the, in the very back of the book. Manual or whatever. Get the horse. Steer horse, kick horse. Give coin, read, horse, learn. Kick, get off, examine, sprinkle. I don't know. Unlight? Unlight jug? No. It's already on. Okay. Turn off jug. How about that? Turn off jug. There we go. The jug is now off. We need to turn it off. Alright. There we go. We figured it out. Turn off jug. The jug is now off. An eerie orange glow casts a pale, flickering light on the portrait gallery. The eyes of the figures portrayed in the canvases seem to be faintly illuminated and follow your every movement. After a moment, the source of light becomes clear. A single lighted portrait flickers as if a flame were behind it. Okay. Examine. Well, we better save. Save as portrait. Examine lighted portrait. The portrait of an obscure adventurer is not notable except for the fact that it is lighted from behind by a flickering orange light. Okay, let's open it. Can we open it? Open. That did not work. Oh, maybe we cast our unlock spell on it. Resrov. Learn Resrov. Resrov. Lighted portrait. Although you complete the spell, nothing seems to happen. So that would be a no. Okay. Well, it says you must tell me how to do that to a lighted portrait. Okay, well that's... Look behind. Lighted portrait. Behind the portrait is a small niche. Okay, there we go. You find that the portrait is much lighter than the others and place it on the ground. Sitting in the niche is a black candle and a black scroll. Okay. You know, we probably don't need our map. I just realized that. Drop map. Drop pencil. Pencil. Take scroll. Okay. Take candle. There we go. So we now have a black scroll and a black, like, read black scroll. It says Osmu is survive unnatural death. Survive unnatural death. So that means if we... Okay, so I think we need to like use this on ourselves and then get sacrificed. That's probably what we need to do. Let's see if we can like use it on ourselves. Or not use it on ourselves, but save it to our spell book. It doesn't say, let's see if this will work. We can. Wow. Nice. Let's save as Osmu. Okay, we don't. Oh, we have a candle that's providing light now. Okay. Oh, it was a lit candle. Oh, that makes sense. I don't think we need the candle. I don't think we need the candle. Let us, what if we go north? It's pitch black. There's an evil darkness. Okay, so we want to froth the jug. There we go. We're in the closet. And this is where that box is. I don't know what to do with the box. I have no idea what to do with this box. Like none. We now have a purple scroll, which has the Dispel Magic, I think. We have the brittle scroll. No, the purple scroll, I think, is the fireworks. The brittle scroll, I think, is Dispel Magic. And the powerful scroll is the Banish Victim. And then we also have Osmu, which is Survive Unnatural Death. I think we want to do that. So let's learn Osmu. Using your best study habits, you learn the Osmu spell. I want to look at my scrolls. So that's the Banished Victim. Whoops. That is the Dispel Magic. And that is the... Oh, that's Banished Victim. I wanted... what's the purple one? That's Fireworks, right? Yeah, Fireworks. Okay. So... let's go... let's go to the temple. We have a spell that will save us from death. So let's see what happens. This is an experiment where we're probably going to die. So we're at the center. So now we're going to intentionally get captured after we learn the spell. We're going to do that intentionally. But then we're going to cast. We have one turn. And we're going to cast it and see what happens. Let me save the game as Osmu 2. Okay. So we got captured. We're in a cell. This is the interior of a huge temple of primitive construction. A few flickering torches cast a sallow illumination over the altar, which, atop a row of stairs, is still drenched with the blood of human sacrifice. Beyond the altar is an enormous statue of a demon, which seems to reach towards you with dripping fangs and rather sharp talons. Two open doorways lead out of the temple to the east and west, while two wooden doorways stand to the north and south. A mass of hunched figures in the temple are chanting a haunting tune. They don't seem interested in your presence. A low noise begins behind you, and you turn to see hundreds of hunched and hairy shapes. A guttural chant issues from their throats. Near you stands a figure draped in a robe of deepest black, brandishing a vicious dagger. The chant grows louder as the robed figures approach the altar. As the shapes grab you, the figure in black speaks. "Take the victim to the tower. I shall prepare for the sacrifice." The figures, whose form you can barely guess, take you from here through the northern door and into a prison cell. They take your possessions from you and close the door with a crash. So we're now in a cell. Everything you see is gray and lifeless, as though covered with a veil of ash. Sound is muted, and there is a faint, acrid odor. This is a large prison cell in the north tower of the temple. Hideous shapes can be seen through the iron-barred window in the prison door. From the temple, a blood-curdling chant can be heard. So we want to cast... we want to Osmu. Osmu self. Osmu myself. There you go. A huge puff of orange smoke envelops you. You feel no different. Okay. We are now Osmood. We are now Osmood. So let's wait. Wait again. Oh, there we go. Hey, we didn't die. We didn't die this time. A host of hunched and hairy shapes appear through the window. The cell door opens, and you are marched solemnly to the temple, and from here up the steps of the altar. The large black figure approaches menacingly. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a great glowing dagger. He pulls you onto the altar, and with a murmur of approval from the throng, he plunges the dagger into your heart. You feel yourself filled with a strange warmth as your eyes slowly open. You are lying on the altar, a glowing dagger in your chest. You are in no pain, however. The large figure is gone, but the throng of shapes, taking no notice of your movement, is chanting in the temple below. You slowly remove the dagger from your chest, but you are not harmed. The blade shines faintly in the light of the flickering torches. Sacrificial altar. This is the altar of the temple. Acrid smoke fills the lair, and a feeling of lurking evil is all around. A low droning, just at the lowest end of your perception, causes your hair to stand on end. Behind the altar is an enormous statue of a demon, which reaches toward you with dripping fangs and razor-sharp talons. The fangs and talons are blood red. In the temple below is a mass of hunched figures, chanting in hideous tones. Thank you for the taco party, Gonzo. Where's our stuff? Like, we don't have our stuff. Oh, we have a dagger. We do have a dagger. So we do have something. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? If we go down, we'll get caught again, I assume. Or they might think we're awesome. It's like, how did you survive that? Look at dagger. Let's look at the dagger. The dagger is inlaid with fine jewels. It would be a handsome addition to anyone's weapon collection. A handsome addition to anyone's weapon collection. Okay, well, we're not going to be adding it to our weapon collection quite yet. We don't have any spells. We don't have any spells memorized. We have no inventory. Look at altar. Let's look at the altar. A close examination of the altar nearly sickens you. It fairly screams with the memory of the horrors it has seen since the coming of Krill. Its original white marble has been crusted with blood and desecrated by the minions of the evil warlock. Let's give Charlie some treats. Here you go, Charles. Double treats. There, I gave him double treats. He's working his hardest not to have to get up to eat them. Yeah, double treats. Alright, so what happens if we go down? I figure something bad's gonna happen if we go down. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go down and see what happens. We're gonna save first as not dead. So down. Okay. This is the interior of a huge temple of primitive construction. A few flickering torches cast a shallow. Okay, we've got all this. 2 open doorways lead out of the temple to the east and west. Well, where's our stuff? We need our stuff. Where's our stuff? The south door is closed. What if we go north? That's closed as well. Okay, so we can't go to either of those. Look in south cell. Can't see any south cell here. Okay. I want to know where our stuff is. They took all of our stuff, and I'm not happy about it. I am not happy about having our stuff taken. We need to figure out how to get it back. Let's try the library. I'm gonna try the library. Oh crap. It's too dark. We don't have a light source right now. Oh wait, I just realized something. I'm reading the text, and the door was closed. We may have been able to open it. Whoops. There's the temple. Open south door. Okay, open door. Wait, we just died. I'm confused. I'm confused what just happened. I don't quite understand what happened. Wait, we got... I wasn't reading enough. So apparently we just got... We just, this time he pulls out a blood-drenched scimitar and pulls us into an altar and kills us. So he killed us again, only it was with a different weapon. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay, we're gonna go down. I want to open south door. Okay, there we go. We did it. We opened the south door. Let's go south. Oh, here's our stuff. Okay, here's our stuff. Okay, we were put in the north cell. Our stuff is in the south cell. That makes sense. Something is definitely missing. Okay, we have a spell book. We have a jug. We have a quantity of a jug with water. We have a loaf of bread, and we have a purple scroll. So we are actually missing 2 scrolls. We're missing the Dispel Magic scroll, and we're missing the Banish Victim scroll. Well, that's bad. Well, let's take all. I call that bad. That is bad. So we have something called guard possessions. I'm wondering if we can. I'm wondering if we can guard our possessions before they take us, and protect our stuff so that they can't take it. I don't know what that spell does. We've never actually used it yet, so I don't know what that spell does. It's called Blorb. I don't know. We're not going to worry about it right now. Our jug is still lit up too. Now we have a spell book and a dagger. Let's see if we can Let's see if we can use the dagger to like open that box thing. Let's just hope we don't die. So here we have a box with, let's cut rope. Cut rope. Oh, we did it. At the mere touch of the magic knife, the rope gives way. Before your eyes, the strands, now moving this way, now moving that way, untangle themselves into a single strand, which falls to the floor alongside the box, where it dissolves into the air without a sound. So what did we do? Look, open box. Opening the jeweled box reveals a vellum scroll. Read vellum scroll. The scroll reads, Melbor, protect magic users from harm by evil beings. That seems like a good thing to have. Take scroll. Did we take it? I like how the adventurer is still roaming around. So this is Melbor. Protect from evil, I guess. Seems like we might have been able to use that against the terror too, but I don't know. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can Nusto this one. Nusto Melbor. The spell begins to glow softly. The spell remains. However, the scroll in which it was written... Okay, so we can. So this one is one we can cast multiple times. Okay, that's good. Alright. Our next... So we've done that. So where else can we go? We know that. Oh crap, we just got captured again. Dang it. Mm.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
All right. We know what to do. Okay, that just puts us back in the cell. So if we go into the library, we end up back in the cell. Okay. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. I wonder if we can just like keep getting all of their weapons. That would be hilarious. Let's try that. Let's just try something that I think is funny. Take all, learn, what's the spell? Survive a natural death, Osmu. Okay. Osmu self. Okay, there we go. We've done it. But we died anyway. Aww. Why did we die? We Osmood ourselves. But apparently the scimitar is worse than the dagger because it... Maybe it's because he got her heart? I don't know. I don't know. So I guess we can't just keep dying. Okay. So, all right. Well, we died. So we have to mark that one. Open south door. South, take all. North, east, west, west, south. Cut rope. Open box. Take vellum scroll. New stow. Read vellum scroll. I don't remember what it said. It was Melbor. I wrote it down wrong. I forgot the L. Melbor. I thought it was Melbor. There we go. Okay, now we have the scroll copied, and we now have Melbor. I feel like these guys are evil too, so maybe we can just Melbor ourselves. You know that? Let's try Melboring ourselves. A wave of warmth courses through you, leaving you with a feeling of great internal strength. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Good for us. We're internally strengthful. Something. North. Okay, we're going to try this again. What happens? Oh, wait, we're not there yet. Hey! We're in. This is a library, or rather it was until it was ransacked and despoiled. Most of the contents of the room have been burned. I don't even know why we're here. There are rat tracks in the ashes. Look at tracks. Is this relevant? There are plenty of rat tracks here, going in various directions. One prominent rotinine thoroughfare stands out, going as it does into a small hole in the wall. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Look at hole. You can't see anything in the rat hole. Look in hole. It's too dark to see anything in the hole. Save. Rat hole. Reach in hole. You reach around for a moment and come up with something. It's we found a scroll! Yeah! All right. Read frayed scroll. A group of 4 hunched and hairy shapes walks into your presence. They don't seem to take much notice of you, and they soon depart. Hey, we just got protected from evil. Look at that. It was awesome.
Woohoo!
Okay, it's Gondar, which is quench and open flame. Gondar. I'm almost running out of room to write these down. Open flame. This sounds like one we can use stow. New stow. Gondar. There we go. We did it. We new stowed Gondar. Okay, so we have all of these things, although we lost our Dispel Magic scroll and our Banish scroll, which seems bad. It doesn't seem that we want that. I feel like maybe we can use our Blorb spell to protect some of the stuff. So I kind of want to restore and see if we can like do that. Let me check to see if we need to do that. I'm gonna check real quick to make sure to see if we're dead-ended or not. Yes, apparently we are dead-ended. We need the brittle scroll at the end of the game, I guess. So we are unfortunately going to have to go back. But that's fine. They tell us something's missing, so that's I guess good. Okay. So we need to protect an item of ours or items or something. I really don't know. Okay, so we're gonna restore at Osmu 2. We're in the courtyard. I think we're gonna go to the closet. We're going to Blorb a brittle scroll. We don't have learn Blorb. Blorb brittle scroll. A glowing strongbox forms out of air, carefully enclosing the brittle scroll, which disappears from view. The strongbox rests on the ground. Okay. Can we do it to multiple spells? Multiple things? Let's see if we can do it to multiple things. Blorb. The other one was the powerful scroll. Although you complete the spell, oh, so we can only do one thing at a time. Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't know about you, but I think both of those spells seem very, very useful. This is the one we're told we need, so I guess we'll deal with it. We're gonna lose the power. Well, maybe we can just drop it here. What prevents us from just dropping an item and then coming back and getting it later? I don't know. Let's find out. We osmoed ourselves, right? Oh, maybe we didn't. I thought we did. I guess we didn't, or it wore off. One of the two. Maybe it wore off. It's possible it wore off. Wait, that's not where we wanted to go. Where are we? Oh, I know where we are. I did this in the wrong spot, but that's fine. Drop. Powerful scroll. Okay, this is what we're gonna try. No, 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 no. Well, he took it. Dang the adventurer. Well, that might be even better, because now he's got it, it won't disappear, right? And we can eventually run into him and ask him for it. So let's learn. Oh, that's right. We have to learn. We have. I forgot when we cast Osmu. We cast it when we're Let's learn make, summon, dispel, make creature friendly, Vaxum. Vaxum. There we go. So now we know Vaxum as well. I wasn't sure if the adventure would come up here. Osmu, myself. Okay, there we go. Now we wait. Then we don't die. Then we go down. Let's save again. As not dead, which we do want to overwrite. Okay. Then we want to go down. We want to go west. We want to open box. Take scroll. We want to... Oh, we forgot to get our stuff. Open south door. Take all. North. East. East. South. We want to cut rope. Open box. Take vellum. Scroll. Read scroll. Read vellum scroll. Scroll. If I could spell, that would be nice. Nusto. Melbor. Do we want to Melbor ourselves? Or learn Melbor. Learn Melbor. Melbor. Myself. So if we find the adventure, we might be able to get him to give us the powerful scroll. I don't know. I don't know if we need it, but based on what I'm reading, we don't. Drink. Oh, he was just here. The adventurer attempts to eat his sword. I don't think it would agree with him. That's funny. Oh, he has a badly worn pencil, a powerful scroll, a black candle, a dusty book, a worn silver spoon, a beautiful egg, a sword, and a brass lantern. So he has the powerful scroll. So we're gonna vex him. Vaxum. Adventure. Adventure. Give me powerful scroll. I'll do what I please, thank you. So he won't give it to me. Hey, I'm bored. You headed out? Well, good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll do what I please. The adventurer asks for directions. The flood control to M3. So he won't give me his sword. Or he won't give me the thing I want. I'm feeling tired. Well, that's not what I want. Okay, well, I guess we can't do that. So we're going to go to the library. Eat bread. Drink water. He just took the portrait. That's funny. I didn't even know we could take that. Okay, we're going to go north. We're going to go north. He's still following us. We're going to go north again. We're going to go north again. Okay, we're worn out. All right. We're going to reach in hole. Okay, look at track. So we have to actually do this. Reach in hole. Okay, take scroll. Take frayed scroll. Oh, we already have it. Okay, so we probably need to sleep. So I think we'll go back to the bedroom and we'll sleep. Hopefully we can get there. Okay, here we go. Lying on the soft bed puts us to sleep. You dream of Krill. He works feverishly in an evilly written, what's an evilly written lit workroom? What does it mean when something is evilly lit? Hey, Carl Riffick, how's it going? What does it mean when something is evilly lit? Like, is it like this dark lit thing? Flickering lights? The lights are red. Just happens to look evil. But anyway, he's working feverishly in an evilly lit workroom. He is working a conjuration of great complexity and power, and the room is strewn with the noisome components of this horrific casting. Krill chants words of awful power as he works. You awaken. Okay. I feel like now is the day we go defeat Krill. I don't know if we have what we need to do it, but we have stuff. We have a frayed scroll. Oh, we never copied that to our spellbook, did we? Nusto, Gondar. Okay. So we have a purple scroll. We have a brittle scroll. We do not have the powerful scroll. But I feel like we potentially could get it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to get stuff back from the adventurer. There must be a way, though. I feel like there has to be a way to get stuff back from him. You know, I think we do need it, now that I think about it. We could have done this in a different order, I just realized. We could have totally done this in a different order. We could have done the temple first and the other part with the map second. And then we would have had the powerful scroll. So I think we may have done stuff in the wrong order. Oh no. How do we get... But if we can get it back from the adventure, we're all good. Or if we can put it in a place where the adventure isn't going to get it, we're all good. That's the thing. We just need to figure out a place to put it. That he won't find it or will not stumble upon it. Or maybe we can give it to the turtle. Maybe if we give it to the turtle, we'll be fine. Maybe he won't steal it from the turtle. I'm thinking maybe we could talk to the turtle and give the turtle a powerful scroll. So I think we need to restore. I think we need the powerful scroll. I don't know how to get stuff from the adventure. I feel like we should be able to. But I don't know how. So I think maybe we'll give it to the turtle. Restore. We're going to restore Osmo 2. Okay, we're going to try giving it to the turtle to see if the turtle will keep it safe from the adventure. Dang it! We got captured. I didn't want to do that. That's gonna be a death. Restore. I'm gonna call that a death. That's not what I wanted to do. We have to just go around. This map, the courtyard is so weird. The courtyard is so weird. Okay. Southeast. Here's where the turtle is. So we're gonna learn Knitful. And we're going to cast
Yellow.
Hey Sig Corsac, thanks for the follow. We're gonna knit full the turtle. And then we're going to give powerful scroll to turtle. Turtle. The turtle extends his head towards a powerful scroll, but decides it's not very interesting and withdraws. Oh, turtle. Take powerful scroll. There we go. Now the turtle has it. Okay, there we go. We gave him the thing. And now we want to learn blorb. And we want to blorb the brittle scroll. There we go. So now we have a turtle with a powerful scroll, and we have a strong box which contains the brittle scroll. So I think the adventurer I'm hoping the adventurer will not steal the powerful scroll from the turtle. That's my hope. We'll see what happens. And here's where the adventurer attempts to eat a sword. And the adventurer is following me. Let's look at spells. Make sure we have Osmu. We do. Okay. We're going to save as Osmu 3. We're going to get captured. We're going to Osmu ourselves. We're going to wait until we get stabbed with a dagger, like we did last time. We're going to go down. We're going to open south door. We're going to go in. We're going to take everything. We're going to go north. We're going to go west. We're going to go west again. We're going to go south. We're going to cut rope. We're going to open box. We're going to take vellum scroll. We're going to read vellum scroll. Well, I think we did stuff in the wrong order, and I don't really want to go back and do things in the right order. So we'll try the turtle approach and see if that works. I couldn't think of any other place to put the scroll that the adventurer didn't potentially have access to. So the turtle seemed like the way to go. And having the option is pretty cool, assuming it works. Assuming it works. The Newstow Melbor. There we go. We need to learn Knitful again so we can talk to the turtle. So he'll give us our scroll back. We're beginning to tire. Well, that's fine. We're gonna go get our scroll back and our other stuff back. Southeast. Yay, he still has it. That's awesome. Open box. Take brittle scroll. And then take powerful scroll. Let's see what happens. Hey, we got it. We got it. Awesome. That's awesome. It worked. We were able to save our powerful scroll from the So it looks like Blorb wouldn't have necessarily been necessary. If we would have done things in the right order, we could have used the turtle instead. All right. Now we're going to go northwest. Oh, we're going to learn, what's this? Melbor. And we're going to Melbor ourselves. Melbor myself. We're starting to feel tired, but that's fine. We're going to get to the library. We're going to look at tracks. We're going to reach in hole. We're going to read frayed scroll. And we're going to Nusto Gondar. There we go. I think we're good now. I think we are worn out. As long as we don't die on our way back, we'll be fine. Save as Krill time. Krill time. That's funny. Get on bed. You sleep uneventfully, dreamlessly, and awake refreshed. Well, there you go. It's early afternoon. Okay, I guess we slept quite a bit. Okay, we have a dagger, a spell book, a powerful scroll, a brittle scroll, a purple scroll, a partially eaten loaf of bread, and a jug, providing light, which contains a small quantity of water. Okay. I think it might be time to defeat, if you will, Krill. So we have 3 spells. We have a Banish Victim, we have the Fireworks spell, and we have Dispel Magic. I don't know what other spells we're going to need. We might need Melbor. Let's try Melbor. Actually, we're not going to try Melbor. We're not going to try anything. We're not going to do anything right now. Because we're going to see what happens when we come over here, because I want to know. Save as Krill. Krill? Everything you see is gray and lifeless. We're in a landing. Sound is muted, and the wall is cylindrical here, with exits east and west. The eastern one opens into a dark, enclosed space. The air is thick with arid smoke, and black, greasy ash mar the floor. The mortar and stones of the walls are stained and crumbly. Winding stair. This is a winding stair, stretched up and down out of sight. The halls are mossy and damp. An exit leads west to a landing. You can't go that way. You climb the stairs, making one circuit to the tower. This is a winding stair stretching up out of sight. Actually, wait. So, I don't know what we have to do here. Look at wall. There's nothing special about the castle wall. Do we need to dispel magic here? I don't know how we get to him. My map has his tower is right here, which I guess is kind of a spoiler of a hint, I suppose, knowing that his tower is behind this wall. I think we need to probably dispel something. I'm guessing we need to dispel. Whoops. 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 Sorry. I was looking at the map. This game sometimes is not friendly. Let's try to well, let's save. Save again as Krill. We're going to save over this one. We're going to Cade the stairs or the wall. As you cast a spell, it appears that the castle wall was real, since nothing happens. Oh, this... Okay. Let's try the stairs, then. As you cast the spell, the brittle scroll vanishes. The stairway begins to dissolve before your eyes, leaving a circular area with exits east and west, but remarkable mainly from its absence of a floor. Indeed, you find yourself standing in mid-air above a deep pit, with the sort of comical look which is found mainly among duped cartoon characters. Frantically, you grab for the solid banister, dropping your heavier possessions in your desire to save yourself. But the banister shifts and dissolves as well, leaving you grasping what appears to be an ornate scroll. You plummet downward, deeper into the pit, but the bottom is still not visible. Far ahead of you fall your former possessions. Oh, that is bad. So we have an ornate scroll, a powerful scroll, a purple scroll, and a partially eaten loaf of bread. Read ornate scroll. Well, the ornate scroll allows us to fly. Izyuk, myself. As you cast a spell, the ornate scroll vanishes. Your descent slows, and you are floating serenely in midair. The tower surrounds you, with wide-cut openings to the east and west. You could probably fly either direction if you wished. East. Effortlessly, you float eastward and settle to the ground. As you enter, you realize that this is Krill's secret chamber. We lost our spell book, though, so we can't learn any spells. So any spells that we need, we're kind of screwed right now. We'll need to go back. We'll need to probably die. As you enter, you realize that this is Krill's secret chamber, protected by powerful illusions, now broken by your skills. Before you stands Krill, engaged in the casting of some complex and horrific magic. Krill turns to face you, surprised and annoyed by your intrusion. You have seen him before, cloaked in black. He sacrificed you at the altar before his horde. Oh, it was him. Okay. His yellow eyes glisten, and he breathes deep, in a voice as deep as the great caverns of the earth. He speaks, "Fool! Parlor magician! You dare to defile my chamber with your worm-like presence? I shall not waste words with you. Goodbye, spellmonger!" Krill snaps his fingers loudly, and a giant dragon appears, breathing gouts of flame. He moves ever closer, red eyes bulging with malice. A dragon spouting flames approaches. The warlock Krill, robed in black, stands before you in eager anticipation of your death. We have two options. Well, I guess we can't even look at our inventory without dying. Okay. That is a death. Apparently we can't even look at our inventory, which kind of sucks. That actually kind of sucks. That we can't figure out what we have. So we have our dispel, or no, it's not dispel. It's a banish a victim, which we might be able to use against a dragon. What spells would be useful to us? Vaxum? We could Vaxum the dragon? Maybe? Maybe we could Vaxum the dragon. That might be a useful spell. Or we could Gondar the dragon. That could work too. Maybe. I mean, surviving death doesn't seem like it would be, or surviving a natural death doesn't seem like a bad thing. Although burning to death might be considered a natural death. I don't know. Write spells, 2 book, guard possessions, unlock stuff, repair willful damage. I think that the best spells we have are Vaxum. Learn Vaxum. And we've never used Gondar, so I'm guessing we probably need Gondar. I don't know why else we'd have a spell that we didn't use. So we're going to learn Gondar too. Can we learn anything else? I mean, we might as well try Osmo. Okay, we learned that too. So now we've got spells learned. Let's type spells. You have Gondar, Vaxum, and Osmo spell once committed to memory. I wonder how many spells we could learn. Maybe we could. Maybe we can learn XX too. Yeah, we got XX also. That makes us fast. That doesn't seem like a bad thing either. Okay, I think I'm good now. I think we're good now. So let's XX ourselves. Then we're going to dispel the stairs. So we're gonna Colcad stairs. We're going to take ornate scroll. We're going to read ornate scroll. And we're going to yuck myself. Okay. I want to know since we XX'd ourselves, can we actually get our stuff? No, we can't. Okay. The answer is no, we cannot. I thought we might be able to, like, get our stuff. If we were going fast, we might be able to get our stuff, but we can't do that. Okay. If that's the case, that's the case. Okay, now we have a dragon. I feel like we could Vaxum the dragon. The dragon pauses and roars out a benevolent greeting, which, to your chagrin, fries you to a delicate crisp. Oh, so the dragon said hi, but unfortunately, a dragon's hi is burning us to death. Okay. So I think we might want to Gondar the dragon, and then... Okay. Okay, let's try that. Gondar dragon. Okay. The dragon's flame is doused in a torrent of water as you cast the Gondar spell. He disappears with a torturous scream. Krill seems to be somewhat amused. A fine spell, wizard worm, but your luck has ended. With another snap of his fingers, he summons a being whose essence is evil. It has a shape which is masked by its blackness and exudes a foul, fetid odor. In its hands is a large battle axe. At a signal from Krill, it advances. What is it? What is it? He summons a being. Do we want to... Maybe we want to... save Krill for... Look. Oh, that's what I thought. I thought we would die. That's unfortunate. Room of card... Blah, blah, blah. There's a monster here. Oh, so probably monster. So he died. You are fortunate you have survived our last encounter, but your trivial spells of protection will not save you now. The monster hits you with its battle axe. You fall dead as the laughter of Krill reaches a crescendo. Okay. Okay, so we want to, I think, what was the spell? Vaxum. Yes, Vaxum. Vaxum monster. The monster hesitates, stops, smiles, and disappears. Krill seems to be losing patience. I am through playing games, carnival clown. You shall return to your circle, but I am afraid that all the little pieces will prove hard to reassemble. He laughs hideously and starts a guttural chant which shakes the very tower. I think we want to gun-show him. I think we want to gun-show him. Let's try it. Gun-show Krill. Krill recoils as he hears the first words of the gun-show spell. For a few seconds, he continues with the spell he was casting, trying to finish before you. He fumbles some syllables. Then he steps back and, with his hands outstretched toward you, lets out a blood-curdling scream. His face twisted and his body vibrating with the effort of resisting the enchantment, he utters a spell of power and is gone. After a quiet moment, a rumble begins deep in the earth. It strengthens as the tower starts to sway. The floor gives way beneath you, and you tumble down towards the sea. Then you are surrounded by a burst of light. You realize that you are with the Circle. The eldest of the Circle, Belboz, rises and speaks. The evil of Krill is ended this day from beyond hope. You have proved yourself great and worthy. Our hearts are gladdened at your return. A chair appears at his right hand, and he motions for you to sit beside him. He smiles warmly. Join us, he says, and tell us of your quest. Here ends the first chapter of the Enchanter saga, in which, by virtue of your skills, you have joined the Circle of Enchanters. Further adventures await you as the Enchanter series continues. Your score is 400 out of 400 in 592 moves. This puts you in the class of Member of the Circle of Enchanters. We did it! We did it! We did it! That's taco party time. Taco party time.
It's raining tacos.
All right. Well, that was a fun game. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that game a lot. I enjoyed the puzzling, and just it seems like there were multiple solutions to problems too, which is pretty cool. But there were a lot of dead ends, but I mean, I think in this kind of game you kind of expect that. And it's best to know when they exist. The game kind of hints to a lot of the dead ends too, which is nice. Oh, we got to stop the timer. I forgot to stop the timer, but it's fine. There we go. We did it in whatever. I don't know. I can't read it. I can't read my own timer. I changed the timer and now it's a little bit smaller than I can read. So maybe I should make it a little bit bigger.